Hello, this is going to be our first lesson from code.org, and we're going to talk about personal innovations. I'm just going to walk you through the kind of instructions for today, and you can complete it on your own. So the first thing you'll do is you'll click this button to go to a video called Computer Science is Changing Everything. It's posted on Edpuzzle, and so there will be a question that you need to answer at the end of the video. And we're going to create a prototype today. So a prototype is just kind of a fancy word that means a sketch. So in this case, a preliminary sketch of an idea or model for something new. It's the original drawing from which something real might be built or created. We're going to talk a lot this first unit about how we use computer science and programming kind of in our daily life. We're going to get some of the real basics. And so prototypes are used all the time in computer science to build and design things. And so you're going to do that today. You're going to do that first by thinking of a technical innovation that is important to you. So examples of prototypes, if you think of them, are probably a little more common than we think. So like fashion, you start out with preliminary sketches and then you use those sketches to go back and we call these iterations. So for each iteration to change whatever you want in your design or innovation. So yeah, this is an example of a common prototype. Likewise, I was reading an article that Samsung released on their Galaxy earbuds, and they talked a lot about how they developed them and designed them. So this is like a prototype page of some of their initial drawings. And as you can see, they had to go back and revise them multiple times until they got to the final product. So you're going to pick an area of interest, and this can be anything that you want. It can be something that you're actually interested in that you do right now. If you're kind of struggling to think of something that you're actually interested in, you can just think of something that might benefit from a new technology. So the instructions on the slide say, identify some ways that technology is used with or affects your area of interest. And I'm going to move this out of the way. Make a suggestion for either a way that technology might be improved to make it better, faster, easier to use, or a creative or innovative new technology that might help solve some problems within that area, or at least make it better. So I made an example for you. I'm going to go to my example first. So first thing that came to my head was pets. So pets are kind of my area of interest. And I said a new technology could help pets stay healthier by tracking their vital signs, kind of like a Fitbit for animals. It could use sensors to detect how much your pet has moved, if it's making a lot of noise, if its heart rate or temperature are up, etc. Then for my prototype, I drew kind of the back view of a collar with sensors, and I labeled that. And so you have all of that here. You'll have a slide that you can type in your area of interest and then identifying a way that the technology is used with that interest and how you could potentially make it better. And then on the next page, you'll have space to drag and drop these shapes. It says drag and drop, modify, or duplicate any of these shapes to help create your prototype. Feel free to add some text boxes. And honestly, you can add anything that you want to develop a prototype for your innovation. Once you do that, you're going to submit that on Schoology by uploading these files to Schoology, and we will talk about it more when we meet on Friday. Thanks, y'all.